Pat and AJ post-show video. Here we be for Wednesday. It is the 19th of April. So I see only two future outcomes from what may or may not happen in our household. Now, our son, he's 10 years old, 10 going on 11. He has discovered popular music, which is way easier for kids these days because they can, go online. Not like us, had to listen to the old radio.
Yeah, you only could discover music if you had that cassette tape.
Right.
And that's all you had.
But so our kid, like a lot of young kids these days, into a lot of EDM. EDM, for you folks who don't know, is electronic dance music. Yeah. Or as we call it in Chicago, house music. But now that Rolling Stone writes about it, it has a catchy name. It's EDM. So our son is into EDM, which tickles my heart because
it's kind of cool.
I grew up on Chicago house music and started spinning records when I was like 12 years old. So I think that's very cool. What's interesting about it, though, is that our son, and maybe I made this mistake trying to expose him to things. I swung him by a Guitar Center. We may have or may not have played on a bunch of electronic machines. Now,
are you telling me they sell more than guitars at Guitar Center?
They do, shockingly. But now, with electronic dance music, these days at least, you don't need to have traditional musical talent. And when I say traditional, I mean you don't have to know how to play a guitar or play a violin.
Well, yeah, I play violin and piano, and I've always said I don't think our son has the coordination to do that. However, I do think he could make electronic music.
Yeah, like program beats and make beats and stuff. So here's where I am with this. Our son got a little bit of a taste of it. I've kind of found a current piece of equipment that I think would be good. It's a lot of money. It's $600.
Dang!
But his eyes are so huge. He's like, Dad, we need to get this. And here are my two quandaries, because I only see those two end options. The first one being flash forward 15 years, and I get to see a story like this told. When I was like 10, my dad got me this beat machine. I started making beats, and I'm like a millionaire and a Grammy.
I bought my parents a house with the pool, and I'm rich.
Or the other outcome I see happening is in 6 months he finds out he's not the next Avicii.
Oh, and then I'm selling this piece of equipment on Craigslist.
Yeah, for probably half the price.
Half.
But I feel
you sell it for half and somebody offers 100.
But see, here's the problem. In my mind, and I'm sure parents think about this, if you don't,
what if it's his thing?
Exactly.
What if he's the next deadmau5 and we just don't know it?
Yeah.
And you didn't buy him the little drum beat machine.
It's that same way when your kid looks at you and says, Mom, really want to try hockey.
Yeah.
I really want to be, and in your mind you're like, that kid right there, next Gordie Howe. And then in 6 months you're selling all the hockey equipment.
Look, you want to buy a $600 drum beat machine? God, that amount of money is just killing me. Like, we're paying for his braces right now. I can't imagine spending $600 on anything.
Sorry, kid. You want braces or beats?
What's their return policy on that? We got 30 days to figure out if he likes it.
30 days to become a superstar, or I'm sending that thing back. So encourage your children, even if it costs $600.
We haven't discussed this yet. There is no $600 being spent.
I better get that interview in 15 years out of him. All right, click on that button below. You can subscribe to the Cars 108 YouTube channel. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Bye-bye.